what's up, guys? And so with the Jonathan Majors situation that's been going on for a while now, especially with him being arrested and having evidence from his lawyer to prove that he is innocent, and even if Marvel Studios is ever going to recast Jonathan Majors as King in the MCU, well now we have a breaking sense last night, even with his management team and that has let him go, and he is fired. And even with Marvel Studios making the moves, if Jonathan Majors ever gets recast in the MCU by a different actor as well. And so in this video, we break it all down and talk about what this means if Marvel Studios is going to recast Jonathan Majors as King in the MCU, and even with his management team that has fired him, and so on and so forth as well. And so if you're new to the channel and you don't like this, be sure to subscribe, click the bell so you don't miss out on videos like this. And so let's get into it. And now let's start off with the Marvel Studios that is reportedly going to recast Jonathan Majors as King in the MCU. And now this comes from Jeff Snyder over at the How My Podcast, who has revealed that with the Marvel Studios is planning on if to replace Jonathan Majors as King with a different actor like a James I just from the series of Snowfall to be in line if Jonathan Majors were to ever get a recasted in the MCU for following his arrest and everything that is going on. And now, especially with having someone like a James and actors replace him, and even with the King of the Conqueror, who is set up to be the next big bad of the multiverse saga with Jonathan Majors, and even having him next in Loki season 2, I think that is like a big deal with the Marvel Studios even recasting Kang. And on top of that, with the Marvel Studios, I thought that the past has recasted certain characters before, and even with the Jonathan Majors, if he's ever going to get recasted as King by like a different actor, and I think it is like a big deal, even with the King of the Conqueror, who we're gonna see in the next few years, including for the King Dynasty and Secret Wars, and even with having him replaced by a different actor with the names and interest, but we don't know if he's ever going to get recasted or not. It's just something that Marvel Studios is reportedly thinking of considering. And plus, even with the Jonathan Majors, who has been arrested and having evidence presented to prove that he is innocent, and it isn't until proven guilty, and even with the text messages from his girlfriend to prove that he is innocent, that he didn't do anything wrong. But really, even with the Jonathan Majors, who was doing court, it made it as to prove that if he is innocent or guilty. But I think there's like a big situation, especially with the Jonathan Majors, if he's ever going to get recasted. Also, another thing that was breaking just late last night is that with the Jonathan Majors, who has been fired from his management team called Entertainment 360, and led a company, a PR team who was like a Jonathan Majors, and even with his talent management team, and that gets him all the MCU projects, and even I think like that's how he got the role of Kang, and even with the Jonathan Majors, who has been fired up from his team, and even with his management as well, and even with the Marvel Studios looking at this, I'm pretty sure that they're gonna be thinking about like considering recasting Jonathan Majors. But it's been said that like Marvel Studios has said a word about this, and like even that they reportedly have not had conversations about recasting Jonathan Majors as King in the MCU. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see for what happens. Like I think like with Jonathan Majors, like who has been arrested, who has been Jonathan from his management team, and even with these MCU products that are going into production, that like Jonathan Majors is a part of it as King, and even with the Marvel Studios, if they needed to replace King in the MCU, I think that they had to be ready for it, and also considering the fact that with the names and elders, he's a young actor. It is a 30, so I think he would be a good pick even to replace Jonathan Majors in the MCU, and even with the Jonathan Majors and Dave Anderson, they're both are pretty young in their 30s, so I think it's good and obvious choice, especially if Marvel Studios is making the moves already. And even with this entire situation, that's probably replacing Jonathan Majors not in a good spot right now. Even with him being arrested and damaging his whole career, even though he's had so much success with Ant-Man the Wasp: Quantumania and Creed 3, and with this situation, and has had a much more impact. Even with Jonathan Majors having been let go from his management team, and even having him recasted by Marvel Studios. And even with Jonathan Majors, who has upcoming projects such as for Loki's Season 2, Avengers of the King Dynasty, and Secret Wars, and episodes where we're everyone coming together to take down Kang, and even with those upcoming projects, even with Jonathan Majors, like who has been dropped by his management team, and if he's going to get recasted by a different actor like a Dams and actress, I think this is like the appropriate thing to do, especially if we're gonna have Kang recasted in the MCU. And my main takeaway on this is that I guess we'll just have to wait and see for what happens if Jonathan Majors ever gets recasted as Kingman, because with Jonathan Majors, he is due in court, and whether he's proven innocent or guilty, and if guilty with the Marvel Studios that has to recast King by like a different actor, and even with Jonathan Majors, and plus I loved him as Kang in the MCU from the Loki series, and with Ant-Man the Wasp: Quantumania, and even I'm excited to see him in Loki's Season 2, and with the King that's going to dominate the multiverse saga so much, and I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And yeah, with all this, I feel like this is like a really bad situation, especially with Jonathan Majors right now, even with him being dropped by his talent management team, and with the Marvel Studios already making the moves, if they're going to recast Jonathan Majors by a different actor like Dave and interest to fill in, and even like having King replaced by a different actor, I guess it wouldn't be the same, especially as we have King of the Conqueror be said throughout the entire future of the MCU, and just with that, I guess we'll just have to wait and see for what happens if Jonathan Majors gets proven innocent or guilty, and or if Jonathan Majors gets recast as King in the MCU by Marvel Studios as well. And so that's going to be for this video. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below, and what your thoughts on Jonathan Majors being dropped from his talent management team, and if he's ever going to get recast in the MCU by Marvel Studios. Let me know in the comments down below. Give this video a like and subscribe and turn on notifications about future videos. And if live updates, always follow me on Twitter. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.